But that's why retire young, retire rich. All you millennials, I would just set a goal to say, I'm going to retire young. And it's so easy today because
Yeah,
you
so
guys
what does that mean? I remember your four quadrants. You know, you got working for someone, and then being a solo entrepreneur, or like a, you know, owning your own business, and then the other two quadrants are really where you want to be. So is that what you're saying? Should people attempt to create a business for themselves? Is that like your retirement nowadays?
Well, I think that's the problem with having no education in schools. People can't think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Want to be told what to do. Look, if you had, crypto came out 2009.
Yep.
If you had put $100,000 in crypto, you'd be retired today. That's all you just need one move like that. You don't have to be right 51% of the time. You need to be right once. Right. My game was always real estate and entrepreneurship on what you say, the B and the I side. Rich Dad is a brand. A brand is an asset. So the reason I make so much money is I worked on being an entrepreneur. I worked on building a brand. And the second thing is I stands for inside investor. I'm an insider. I don't have stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs. Nothing wrong with them, but I can beat them all day long because I don't pay debt. I don't pay taxes. I use debt. I don't pay taxes. Very few people can do that. But a person's got to find the way that's best for them. So Ted found his way. I found my way. But the point here is that without financial education, and given the way artificial intelligence and 5G is going along and Uber and all those other things, if I was a millennial, I would set a goal and say, I'm going to retire in X years. And let's say I'm 25 years old. I want to be retired by 35. And then your whole mind focuses on retirement, not job security. That's a big difference in mindset. And then you start asking different questions. How do I do it? And there's a million ways you can do it. If you look at the iPhone, came out in 2007? That's the most powerful tool ever created for an entrepreneur. I make millions off my iPhone. I'm not technically savvy.
Right.
But it's not the iPhone that has power. It's the space between your left ear and your right ear. And you look at all the homeless people in LA and San Francisco and Seattle and New York City. They all have iPhones. But the iPhone has no power because they don't have jack between their left ear and right ear. So every millennial should say, well, I have an iPhone. Why don't I become an entrepreneur and market to the world? But if you're looking for job security, like my poor dad, you'll probably never use the iPhone for all its power. That's why Ted and I are right. He needs to retire now. Why wait?
If you want to see more videos and interviews like this from influential people in tech, finance, and sports, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell to be alerted. And go a step further and join the YouTube membership area for early releases of videos like this. I'm out of here. Ha!